Welcome back, everyone. This is Julie, and this is Two Non-Critics and a Cat, with a special appearance of Nala today, which has been purring the mic for about 20 minutes.
You got that?
Yes, I did. Thank you very much. We are back, finally, from a month-long hiatus. I don't know what that was. We were too busy with holidays.
We were, yeah. But everyone is, so...
We went to Croatia together, then I went to Italy, Martina went to Yosemite, and Federica went to Italy as well.
Yep.
So we all got back together. We put in the band together. So we're back now. How are you guys? What is happening this week? What is going on in this month that we haven't seen each other?
Oh,
tell me.
a lot.
A lot of things are happening, actually. So we're excited to do...
Yeah, I went to Yosemite and... climbed off Tom, which was great.
Yes. Martina officially went into the segment of Instagram that says Mina do this, which is a video that Federica keeps sending me. It's a great meme.
What else did I do? I don't know. I enjoyed the summer, actually. It was really great. I was telling Marco yesterday that the summer was really great. But Feds and I actually in the weekend, we have something interesting coming up. We are doing an Ironman in a relay team. So it's me, Marco and Feds. Feds is swimming 2K.
So they're basically doing the plot from Luca.
Yeah.
That's exactly
also,
what they're doing.
Also the team is called the Underdogs, like in Luca. So
that's
Feds is doing... the swim. I'm doing the 90k cycle, and Marco is doing the 21k running.
Yeah, this goes straight into the me not do this, but last year my brain
me not do this.
Decided that I could do this, apparently.
No, I love that Federica looked at us like we decided that she was gonna do that, you know?
Yeah, like,
not like she decided
to. 2 weeks I've been regretting all my choices every time that I get into the swimming pool. I'm like, why did I do this? I'm never gonna do this. But
that is beautiful. I'm sure you're gonna be absolutely fine.
Today I just looked at the video of us climbing Alf Dom and Marco, like literally 3 seconds before he hooked to the cables with the carabiner, he said, "Why am I doing this?"
There is always that second that you actually go into, why am I doing this?
I was saying, this is incredible.
This is great. This is so cool. And Marco was like, why is this happening to me?
Two different energies, for sure.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely two different energy. No, but that's the good thing about exploring the world and doing more things. But we all enjoyed the summer, I think, and we got back when the Venice Film Festival was going around. Wednesday came out, a lot of movies came out. Me and Martina have something planned next couple of weeks. And
true, yeah. We're going together, actually, Julie. Yeah. We're going to the Q&A of...
she just realized.
Yeah, I didn't think about it. We're going to the Q&A of Steve, the new Netflix movie that was premiered at the
with our friend
Toronto Film Festival.
Cillian Murphy.
Yes.
So we're going to actually have a Q&A, and he's going to be there, and we're going to be excited.
That's next week.
You're telling me I'm
Fads, how was your summer?
It was all right. I've, relaxed. I saw family. I went to the south of Italy, ate amazing food.
Considering that we were part of that summer.
What's the name of the pizzeria?
Santa Maradona. That's the best pizzeria in Naples if you had the chance.
Santa Maradona.
It was an experience. It was
good.
They had a special pizza that was both fried and cooked in the oven. It was paradise. Yeah, no, that was great.
That sounds something like after the hour and a half that I spent to the gym that I do want to eat. Thank you.
Yes, lots of fun.
Oh yeah, that's what I did. That's what I did today regarding my sister doing the Mina do this style. I literally went on the treadmill and I looked up how much was the percentage of inclinage that I had to use to actually do a 500 feet like hike, and it was about, I think, level 6 or 7. My sister did 1,200, 400, so that means that I was at 14.
That's one.
I was at 14 incline on the treadmill. I was at 14 inclined on the treadmill, so I almost had a stroke.
10
but
hours,
It lasted.
by the
Yeah,
way.
I lasted 20 minutes, so we'll see about the 10 hours. Maybe another day. But I'm training. I'm doing it.
Oh, boy.
Well done.
Anyway. Let's go to the real bit.
Yes, let's do that.
So what came out? What came out in the last month?
Oh, boy.
God, so many things.
Very good.
So Wednesday part 1 and part 2 actually both came
Yeah,
out,
which we're talking about
and-
today.
which we're talking about today. A couple of movies that actually came out that absolutely destroyed the box office were Weapons. Weapons is out, which is basically the story of disappearing children. It's a horror movie, and it gone past 100 millions on the box office, just second to Sinners, which is apparently a movie about vampires that I didn't know. So I want to watch it. I haven't watched it yet, but apparently that has swept up as well. And The Conjuring, The Last Rites actually came out, which is the last movie of the trilogy, which speaks of the Smurf family hunting, which is multiple hunting and is the story of Ed and Lorraine Warren, which finally ends. So I'm very excited to go see these couple of movies, but they've been doing great at the box office. What else did came out, guys?
The
A lot
Roses.
of movies, obviously, because the Venice Film Festival happened, which we're talking
That is
about next
correct.
episode. And so a lot of movies came out. And the Toronto Film Festival is happening as we speak. So also there, a lot of movies coming out. I think we'll talk about the Toronto Film Festival as well at some point. Maybe the same episode that we talk about Steve.
I think next week I'm talking about not hospital festivals. We're not talking about hospitals next week.
Yes. But yeah, definitely Wednesday is. I mean, everything is coming out now. Actually, have you seen like the new Only Murders in the Building is coming out now on the 9th of September. There's The Morning Show. A new season is coming out for Apple TV. All in September. Like everything is happening.
Taron Egerton decided to shoot another TV show with Apple TV. I think he's just been sold to Apple TV, which I don't complain, but I miss him. Somebody release him. But yeah, it's everything is very excited. Everything is coming out. It's getting ready for the spooky season
Yeah, which I am very excited about.
and for the Stranger Things season.
Yes,
Because
Yeah.
I'm
soon
very,
there's gonna
actually
be
I'm very
Stranger
excited
Things
about
season.
that, and also the fact that Fads and I are going to Disneyland for Halloween. Yes,
I'm not including the plans.
no, you're not. You're not.
I'm not,
That's a couple trip.
That's
A couple experience.
Yeah,
It's okay. I'm gonna go to Paris in my couple. Don't
yeah,
worry.
that's true.
Nice.
Exactly. We knew that. That
That's why you didn't put me into Blancho. Anyway, Wednesday.
Yeah, Wednesday. So I watched part 1 and part 2.
I watched part 1.
I've done both. I finished
Okay.
today.
I actually watched part 2 quite a
Bingers.
few times because for a reason or another I was focused on something else, and I don't like when I watch stuff and I am distracted because I want to give it the right attention. So I think I've seen like each episode like 3 times. 'Cause I was
God, what were you doing?
I was doing, and because I was doing other stuff, because I just got back from holidays when it came out, so I was like putting stuff in the right place, whatever, doing the washing machines,
And there's nothing like appreciating Wednesday while you're doing
Yeah,
the washing
exactly,
machine.
So I was like, okay, I'm gonna rewatch
It's
it.
like the creepy crawlies while you're doing the washing
I was
machine.
jet lagged. That's what it was. I was jet lagged. So I was like,
yeah.
my brain was like not functioning properly for 4 days, which was long. So I rewatched it anyway. So first
Let's talk about the first
impressions. Did you like it? Yes, no.
Yeah, absolutely.
First part, yes. I'm stopping on the first part. I absolutely liked it. I think there was a great sense of coming back from the first season that came out. I think that Tim Burton cannot really go wrong with something like Wednesday because, of course, it's the base of everything he is.
Yeah.
Horror, creepy, so
True.
So I was happy about the first part. I'm probably going to watch the second part tonight, to be fair. But I was very excited. And I did see quite a lot of references to a couple of horror movies, like the Birds and from Hitchcock.
He
and The
always
Shining
does.
as well.
He's done some Frankenstein, obviously,
Yeah.
references in the second part as well.
Yeah, no, but the Shining reference was incredible. Like it was placed right in front of you, and the birds as well.
Yeah.
So it was very cool.
No,
Of
he
course,
held
he's gonna
up
do
really
something
well.
like that.
He held up really well.
I liked it as well. First and
Jenna
second
Ortega,
part. Yeah.
absolutely no notes. So she's always wonderful. There was a lot of speculation going around that she was a really mean person, like they were acting like the mean girls, but
Jenna Ortega.
she's just yeah. She's just
She's really
just
good
like
in
this.
it.
She's really good. She's really shy,
There's
and
been-
she's a lovable
So when
girl.
they were doing promotion, there's been people speculating about her and the actress that plays Enid.
Yeah.
There's been
Yeah, yeah.
something, but having watched the second part, it made no sense. It made no sense what they were speculating, where they were putting it out in the world. So I think it's just people talking for the sake of talking. To be honest,
As usual.
As usual, yeah.
I think this, to me, I really liked it as a continuation of the first season. I think like he held up pretty well. I think it's not, he
agree.
removes nothing from the first season. It's same kind of level of good creativity and originality in terms of plot. And even character development
It's
is
funny.
really good. It's
funny.
And there's a lot of like mythology / references to horror, as you said. But
Yep.
it's really, really well done. And I will go as far to say that every single actor did a pretty amazing job.
I agree.
Especially the really bad guys. Because there's a
Yes.
layer. There's like layers upon layers of to this season.
Yeah. There's a
You think
it's like a bad guy, but then there's a worse guy.
You think you figured it out, but then there's a little bit extra. So like there's a plot, and then there's a subplot, and then another subplot. So I think like they've done it really well. It doesn't distract people, so it's kind of easy to follow. But it's interesting because the closer you get to the end, the more pieces get put together and get solved. And even Thing has a good character arc as well, which is just a hand. But it's
I think
amazing.
I like the character arc that Bianca had as well for some reason. So in the first set of the second season, I liked her straight away. But in the first one, of course, she was a little bit of a mean girl and everything. So
Yeah,
no,
true.
I 100% I agree with Feds. Because the first,
not with me, but
the first season, no, about like her analysis. Because the first season is more about Wednesday. If you think about it, it's more about her. This second season, the whole ensemble is great because even the father, Gomez and Morticia and Enid, even the grandmother
appears a
even
lot
the
more.
grandmother.
Enid as well.
And Bianca has a backstory with the her mother,
the grandmother is
and
crazy. I love her.
the
The
Medusa
scene when
guy.
they-
What's his
when-
name? God.
Who the bad guy?
No, the one that Enid is with in the first season.
No, Bruno is the new one.
RJ.
Oh, man.
The Medusa head.
Arjay.
I don't remember
Yeah.
his name.
RJ.
Yeah,
Something like
that.
Ajax.
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 Yeah.
I was like,
Thank
Ajay?
you.
Something with
he's great
Yeah,
as well.
He's great as well. Like every
Tyler,
single one of
obviously.
them.
Yeah.
And there's lots of really great actors as well in the mix. Like he used a
Steve
lot of
Buscemi, my
Steve
God,
Buscemi.
amazing.
Beautiful.
His
and
character arc
beautiful.
is also great because he's quite weird at the beginning. Like you do expect that something's going on, but you not exactly what it turns out to be.
But isn't he a perfect fit for Wednesday, though?
Oh, yeah.
Perfect.
he is.
definitely.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I'm curious to see what they're gonna do with Billie Piper's character, the new teacher, because she's gonna have a bigger role probably in season 3. And I loved Lady Gaga's cameo and her song.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was great. That was really
Yes.
good.
Yes, me too.
The thing that I love the most, I'm going to be completely honest, I'm on the backside here, but the revival of actually Wednesday talking to Tyler, for me, was everything,
Yeah.
honestly. From the first season, for me, was everything.
Yeah.
He was so angry, and he was so upset with her, and she was just standing there like a block of ice. I absolutely love them.
And
honestly.
even their character arcs was pretty amazing, or their relationship anyways, or what happens. But
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to see what you think about the second part of the season, because a lot
Tyler's
of stuff
dad was here as well.
Mm-hmm.
His dad was there as
The-
well. But
the,
yeah, I'm very excited
The
to see the second
zombie guy,
part.
he really evolves in the
Yeah.
second part.
Slurp.
Slurp. He really does. Another character that has a beautiful development in the second
Pugsley.
season is his brother. Yeah, is her brother. Sorry, no, he's her brother. Yeah, he's great. You know.
No, I gotta be honest. I feel like he hasn't, like, with Wednesday, he was able, like, Tim Burton was able to kind of work out the quirks, the nightmarish things, but still maintaining like a really good, interesting character arcs. It makes you want to watch the episode one after another, just because you want to figure it out as well with them. So I feel like it captures your attention really decently.
Yeah, I also felt like it was a faster pace than season one, because season one, well, obviously in season one you have to explain a lot of things, even though Wednesday is a very famous kind of, character.
Tale.
Yeah, so you
Character,
kind of
yeah.
know, you
Yeah.
don't have to explain too much, but still, I find it normal that season one is slower paced
a
than
bit
season
slower,
two,
yeah.
but this is really like fast paced, like it's like an adventure kind of action, not adventure, like action movie, in a way. I don't know, I really, really liked it. And the last episode of part one, which I think it's the fifth, maybe I'm wrong, but it's episode 5.
Oh no, a lot of episodes as well.
I found it great. The one no, it's 8, I think. No?
It's 8 episodes, and I think the first part ends episode 4, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But it's although they're pretty much like around 55 or an hour long,
Yes.
they
50
go by
minutes,
really,
yeah.
really fast.
Yes. And the last episode of part 1, when she goes into the Willow Hill, I don't know,
Yeah.
asylum, hospital, whatever she called.
A mental asylum, most likely.
I thought it was great. Like, I really didn't expect all of that. Like, it was just great.
I loved Uncle Fester.
Oh my God, me too.
God, how good it was. It was amazing.
Yeah, me too.
I think that one of my favorite scenes of the first part, because I've seen only the first part, it was when her grandma actually made us sniff the ashes.
Yeah.
And she was like actually calling out the names of things that were in the ashes. And I was just like, this is just so
deer.
morbid,
Yeah,
honestly.
she has more of a presence in the second part as well, the grandmother.
Very excited
And
to see
quite
that.
a role. But I really like in the second part how it evolves also the relationship between Morticia and Wednesday.
That's,
Obviously, we're not going into too much detail because it just came out, so we don't want to spoil it too much. But like how the relationship develops, and with also the presence of the grandmother. So we have this broken relationship between Morticia and Wednesday, and then we
generational
also
trauma.
have
Generational,
Morticia
yeah.
and her mother, that they have a broken relationship, while actually the grandmother adores Wednesday. So they kind of find a way
To mix and match the relationship that they
function,
were
you know what I
broken,
mean?
basically.
Exactly, yeah, to function. I found it very interesting, and there is also Gomez and Pugsley, that relationship, that it kind of evolves a bit in this one. Also, we get to know what powers Gomez had, and if he had any power, because we when we meet him, he doesn't have powers. And there is this backstory in part 2, which is quite interesting, and it fits perfectly. Like, it doesn't feel
nothing is
forced,
It's like
yeah.
it goes to, the story goes through, and it's quite really well paced and really well described. Like everything, it's like you're building a puzzle piece by piece, and then at the end of it you have the whole picture. and you have these ha-ha moments, which are really, really good. Like it's really interesting, and I'm really curious to see what they will do with season 3 because it's difficult to maintain high quality.
Yeah.
If they've done it with season 1 and season 2,
Yeah.
without too much of like a fuss or too much of a like, oh, let's make it extraordinary. It's pretty linear as a story, but it's really well machined to make it interesting and to make it entertaining.
Yes. And in the second part, there is a switch, let's say.
They're trying very hard
Freaky
not to
Friday
spoil
type
Of bodies.
situation.
And it makes me die. Like
Yeah.
they're actually Wednesday and Enid, I mean the actresses obviously, not them. They do such a fantastic job.
Definitely,
Like
definitely.
in
I feel like I shouldn't have contributed to this episode
in
without
mimicking
spoiling it.
each other, you know, like it's just great. I really love that. The start of that episode that really threw me off. I was like, what
Yeah.
the hell is happening, you know? But then I thought it was a dream, but then it wasn't a dream. It was like, you know.
I love that guy. You guys call it Freaky Friday because of the movie, but it's funny that she's called Wednesday.
Yes.
Yes.
Friday.
Yes.
Freaky Wednesday. I don't know.
But anyway, I'm very happy for Tim Burton because he didn't have, I mean, recently he didn't really oven baked great stuff.
He didn't really
And
shine.
he's one of my favorite directors. He just has a sensibility that I love. One of his movies is one of my favorite of all times, which is Edward Scissorhands. And I think he's done a great job with Wednesday, with the first and the second. And he also relented some of the direction because I've seen that there are some
Yeah.
other
directors.
directors doing it, which is something that is quite used to be fair. Because, for example, Nightmare Before Christmas wasn't directed by him, was directed by Henry Selick, so he's kind of used to working with other people. Like he does the idea, produces, and he writes some stuff. He sketches more than writes actually, and then he works with other directors to make it happen. So I really like that as well about him. And his taste is there. Like you
Yeah.
can see it, and he didn't overdo it
No,
like he did
exactly.
in Beetlejuice, which I've seen the other day, and I was like, okay, that was an overkill.
Remember that
you
you when you saw the trailer, you were really worried about it because
Yeah.
they show you like that first scene at the airport, so you thought that it was gonna be too much. Instead, it's like he
Yes.
reeled it in, and it was actually pretty organic the way that he made it. And there's a lot of subtext as well, not just about like that he uses the outcast as the perfect example for people that are marginalized for their creativity or for their
Which he always did
Yes.
anyway.
Yeah,
He's
it's
the,
always
he
the
himself
underdog
is an
story,
outcast.
He's the
absolutely.
king of
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
And and I love how no matter the situation, even in the school itself now, it feels like everybody's working together. While in the first one, you have all the different kind of like groups. Now they're all together, and they work together. So that even in the school itself, is like they're different, but they borrow each other's strength.
Yes.
So yeah, no, it's really well done. I must say, it's a must watch for sure.
You know, now that you actually mentioned the trailer, I remembered. I remember not only what I said, I just realized that that trailer was genius because it has nothing to do with any of it.
Correct.
I was gonna say
Like,
the
it's-
trailer really didn't spoil anything.
Yeah, I thought it would be the whole story about that thing, but actually it's just what she's done in the summer. It's over in 1 minute, that
Yeah.
thing.
And it's literally that scene.
And that's it.
2 more words and that's
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Exactly. It has
amazing.
nothing
It was, like, more
to do
like a
with it.
sneak
That's
peek
such
than
a
a
genius trailer.
It's so misleading, but so right, because I think in a way it kind of like lowers the expectations.
Yeah.
So people just go with the flow and be like, maybe it's not gonna be that great. But no, it actually was, because the trailer didn't spoil you anything. So
Yeah, it
it's
was
amazing.
super good.
Which is such a great art to actually do a trailer that doesn't spoil anything right now,
Yeah.
because especially in video games, in TV shows, everything is spoiled.
It's
Even in
funny now
movies,
there
like,
are
everything
trailers
is
are
thrown out there.
Yeah,
These trailers are so long.
yeah, there are some that are super, like, they spoiler everything, and some that are actually incredible. It's either one or the other. It's either really bad or really, really good. Like, for example, since we're talking about horror stuff, did you see the trailer for the Bone Temple 28 years later? For the sequel?
I did.
That is,
I was confused. I was like, yes, I did.
you did. I think it came out last week, no? That is wow. And also that is wild. Like, if
Even
I
the
needed
first
an
one,
escort,
when we actually started watching it, was crazy, because we watched that trailer like 6 times.
Yeah.
Like, it was just well
yeah, but
done.
honestly, from the trailer, if I needed an escort for 28 years later, for this one, I need 2 probably. And I need like a
Need
mask,
holy water.
To put over my eyes sometimes, because oh my god, like, Jesus.
I want to see what they do with the Jimmy Savile reference, honestly.
Oh, it's all
for the
about
second
that.
one.
Did you see? It's all about he's
Yeah,
with
yeah,
this
but
group.
that's
They
what
do
I'm saying. Like, I wanna see
awful
how the critics are
things that
gonna
you can
take.
see in the trailer. Some of them, and
Yeah, but I wanna see how the critics are gonna take it, because that's the whole point. Not about the movie.
I hope
know,
well. So we get the third movie. Oh, we're killing.
I actually got that one straight away, because you didn't even know what it was. So I was like, that straight up looks like Jimmy Savile.
yeah,
And I went out of the studio and I was like, yep, that's it.
Yeah, that's
So yeah,
yes.
very excited for spooky season.
Anyway, to end on spooky season, Stranger Things, 26th of November. I am actually going to Romania. Fun enough,
You're going to watch it down.
yes, the home of Dracula. Yes, because I have promised. So I got my nephew, who is 11, I think. He's
Parenting everyone.
no, he's he's my husband's nephew, which is also my nephew.
Nephewing.
I love Roberto. And I got him. He's into horror movies and stuff. So I got him into Stranger Things. So it's my fault. And he got his whole family into Stranger Things. So basically, I promised him that for the last season we will watch it together. So the 26th is coming out. And as I promised, and you always keep a promise to your nephew, I am going to Romania, where he lives, to see the first part together, and then they will probably come here to London to see the last part together.
And then we all spend Christmas and New Year's Eve inside
New Year's
the
Eve,
house.
no, New Year's Eve, not Christmas. They will probably
Is it not
come
on the
for
24th?
New Year's Eve. Yeah. We
No,
will
I mean
watch it
Stranger
Christmas.
Things.
Yes. Anyway,
That's gonna be a
I am
great
super
year.
excited, obviously, for Stranger Things. The trailer dropped. I think we talked about it. I'm not sure, but I think we did.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, we did. We analyzed it actually. Nothing else came out since then, but I honestly am ready for it.
They're like closing the doors to every single spoiler around us.
I already asked ChatGPT for like seasonal recipe, and I bought my pumpkin spice. Spice tea.
no words,
I'm ready for Halloween
Became a
season.
basic blonde, pumpkin spice. Everything.
Honestly, after this heat, after that I went to Italy, I'm waiting for the. That was the Twilight season. I love that Federica just looked at me for a second. She was like,
Is she
What is
saying
happening?
that?
absolutely,
The
yes. I'm
Amazing.
ready for the Twilight
awe
season. It's the season. Absolutely.
Alrighty, so I think we're done for this episode. Next
Yes.
week we will talk about the Venice Film Festival, and Feds obviously will be on the forefront of that.
With the Toronto Festival, the Venice Film Festival, and I think the week after we're going to talk about Steve.
Yes, because we are
Because
going to the
that's where we're
Q&A,
gonna
and
go.
because it's
Yeah.
coming out on the 3rd of October on Netflix, and I think the 19th of September in selected cinemas, something like that.
Yep.
Yes.
Also, on the 12th, I'm going to see Demon Slayer. Sorry. I'm going to see the new movie from Demon Slayer that came out, so I'm very excited.
Great. Okay. So
Thank you very
I
much
think
for
we're done.
coming with us this week. And, well, thank you for welcoming us back. We were missing for like a month. We're MIA, but we're back. So thank you very much. We'll see you soon.
See
Bye.
ya.